Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now we have the lab 4 of micro and embedded system, in which we have to introduction and implementation of C program interfacing hex keypad with Atmega 328P or Atmega 2560 using Atmos Studio and Proteus. Now the objective of a lab interface is 7 segment display with hex keypad, and the equipments are Atmega board jumper by 7 segment hex plate. Now first of all we know what is hex keypad. Here on the screen you are seeing the picture of a hex keypad and its internal structure. So in the internal structure we have buttons connected, and we have the rows and columns for our keypad. Whenever the button is connected, whenever the button is one button is connected, then its column is activated, and for this button this row is operated and the output will go from that particular column or row. So this is the internal structure of hex keypad, and we have to understand this structure when we are going to use the hex keypad. After this we have the one task related to this, in which we have to interface the hex keypad with 7 segment display, and we have to push a button on this hex keypad and the output will be displayed on the 7 segment display. For this I have read this Atmos code for in the C code in the Atmos Studio, in which I have declared the following libraries, and then I am using the in the main function. You see that I have declared this array of 16 size, in which I have declared the specific characters for the hex keypad. Each character this specifies the particular number of hex keypad. So in order to use the hex keypad we have to use this array must. After this, in main function I have used the port declared the port A as an output for rows, and port C as an input for columns, and port B as an output for the output. After this I have declared the two variables name row and column, and in the loop I have declared the I with less than 4 for the rows. Whenever the row is connected, this loop will initialize, and the second loop is for the column to detect the column. Whenever the button is connected, we have to check which column is short and which row is short. After this I have used this void pin to number function to choose the number that is pushed by using the hex keypad, and now this input is going to display on the output. On the 7 segment displays I have created this display function, in which I have given the unsigned character to display number in the array that I have dictionized this array. By using this function display, I am going to display my output on the 7th segment. Now I am going to show you the Proteus of this task. Here you see that I have connected the hex keypad, and all the rows are and all the columns are mentioned. And here I have also interface the 7th segment display by using the hex keypad. Now I am going to place the hex file of this code in this Atmega 2560. Now I have successfully placed the hex file. Now I am going to use this. Now you see that the simulation started. Now I am going to push the button. You see that I have pushed the 2, and on the LCD the 2 is appeared. So I am going to take an input from keypad, and the output is going to display on the output. So this is our task of 7th segment display. Now I am going to press the 4, and on the 7th segment the 4 is appeared. So basically this is our task of 7th segment display.